To get a sense of what happens when our application gets a bit more complex, let's depart from this hello bye scenario and create a new page that allows us to calculate when there's a leap year. We can pass a value into the URL and it will return a yes or a no depending on whether it's a leap year or not. This will give us a bit more to work with when it comes to the code. So let's jump to our resource pack directory and let's open up the 26th step, which is app.php, adding a new app to calculate leap years. Copy the code and paste it over the code that's in your app.php file and save it. Let's walk through what's happening here. So up at the top, we have this function isLeapYear, and you can pass it a year. If a year isn't passed, we're going to set the year to whatever year it is now, and then we're going to run this little calculation. The way a leap year is calculated is any year that's divisible by 4 is a leap year. So year 4, year 400, year 4000. But if the leap year is divisible by 100, like 400, it is not a leap year. But if the number is divisible by 400, then it is a leap year. So 4 would be a leap year, 8 would be a leap year, 40 would be a leap year, 400 would be a leap year as well, but 600 wouldn't. So if you didn't know before, now you know. It's a good trick at parties. Next, we're creating our route collection like we did before, and then we're adding routes to it, and we're only adding one. We're going to call this leap year. That's the name for our route. And again, we're going to create a new route object. The path is going to be isLeapYear, and we'll have an optional year parameter. We'll set the default to that to null, so it will trigger the setting of the year as the current year. And then we set up our controller. We're no longer using our render template function as our controller. Here we're setting up a custom controller just for this route. So these controllers take the request parameter, and inside of this controller, we're grabbing the year from the attributes in our request. Again, this is getting passed in through here and automatically gets added to the attributes. And if it is a leap year, we're going to return a response that says, yep, it's a leap year. And if not, we're going to say, nope, this is not a leap year. So this should be enough so that we can test it out. Let's copy this path, isLeapYear, and I'll jump to the browser and paste it in and hit enter. And it says, nope, this is not a leap year. If we pass a value like 400 as a parameter through the URL, it says, yep, this is a leap year. Cool.